Welcome to Femme Forward, the podcast where we dive deep into the journeys of young women making a difference, sharing their stories, dreams, and the challenges they face along the way.
All right, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Femme Forward. In today's episode, we have a new guest, Angelina Badillo. She is a fellow senior. Femme Forward,
Yes.
Yes, exactly. So I'm gonna be your host for today. I'm Emerald Tejas.
I'm Edith Martinez.
And we're super excited to bring you guys this new episode.
Yes.
So, Angie, do you want to tell us more about maybe like a challenge that you overcame coming into the school? Like your experience coming into YWPA?
I think for like math in general, I've always been pretty bad at it. So when I went to Miss Mendoza's classroom, it was really challenging.
How were you able to overcome that challenge? Like, how did you express to Miss Mendoza, like, hey, I haven't been here since day one?
It happened to a lot of us. Like, we'd be in classes with 8th graders, and they'd always be like, you guys already did this in 7th and 6th grade. What's going on? And it's more just about, like, meeting the challenge.
I just kept strolling, you know?
You become better.
My dad, he came to me one day when I came back from school. He's like, your teacher called. And I was like, oh, really? And then he was like, yeah, why you got a C? And I was like, I'll make it up, I promise. And then I ended up actually passing.
Yay!
We did something. We passed. As long as you pass, you can just make it better.
Just always make sure you're putting in your 100% effort. Right?
Yeah.
If you're trying your best, then don't let anybody shut you down.
Exactly.
Yes.
Oh, we got some questions. Thank you, y'all, for asking questions to our class Instagram. We love to hear from you guys, and we're gonna answer them right now.
And that we got from the Lady Monarchs is, what's your favorite event at Young Women's Preparatory Academy?
She asked. We've been known to have some pretty fun events. One of our first being, that's our baby, Cupid's Night. Oh, how beautiful. Which is a night for you guys to be watching a movie, whichever one. Usually we have like 2 options, and it's like supposed to be like for you to enjoy with your loved one or your friend. And yeah, it's basically like a movie theater but made by our class.
Last year, the vibes in the rooms were so nice.
Insert picture.
Right.
Event do you like, Angie?
Favorite one from all of them, obviously, would be the color run. I did it once, but I really liked it. I mean, it was a hassle to like clean off, but you know, getting stuff thrown at you, it's really fun. Like, I don't know, it was really fun because it was just the teachers the ones throwing, so it was even funnier.
My favorite event, I would say, weirdly, would be haunted halls. I feel like our class really got together at the end, and it was so fun. Just in general, it was stressful, but it was super fun, and it turned out so bomb.com, bro.
That turned out really nice.
It turned out really
It did.
Yeah, for the people who went, super fun, super much. Thank y'all.
I wasn't scared.
Oh yeah, she was.
Bro, I made 2 students run away. They couldn't even like go inside. They like just ran out and like they didn't come back.
The little kids that came from Riverside too, they were really cute.
Yeah.
Then yeah, strangely enough, I was thinking of this event. I like the health fair.
Oh yeah.
Because in the past 2 years, they've brought the big bouncy obstacle course.
Yeah.
It's super fun. Like last year, I know we were racing, like, and we would take videos of each other, and also like the seniors from last year, we would also race them to see who would finish it first. And then also it's really fun, like getting to see, like this year we had someone from like a hair salon come and talk to us about like hair types, hair textures, things you can do for your hair. So I thought that was interesting because I struggle with my hair sometimes, even though I have like straight hair.
Next question is, drumroll please, out of the biggest obstacle you have had to face being at Young Women's?
Hosting the events. Like, hosting an event is not for the weak, bro. So like taking initiative and like helping like the class get together for an event, that was a struggle. Especially our first event, we had no clue what was going on. Nobody had done any other events except for like haunted halls, and we had to like figure it out from scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Yada and I, we know from SGA, also Nubia, who's on the side, and also Angie, because we all work together as a team. Definitely like the paperwork and the behind the scenes stuff that goes behind it.
I just see you guys from the side, just like, what are we doing?
Right.
So I would say maybe just, I think I mentioned this in the other episode, but really just opening up to other people. In middle school, I had a very tight-knit friend group, and I really wouldn't talk to anyone else. And then they all left the school. Stay in school, ladies, this school particularly. And then in 9th grade, I had to like remake my friend group. So I had to get used to like talking to the rest of the people in the class, and I was still very quiet. It wasn't until junior year where I actually started becoming more open. I don't know if you guys noticed that.
Yeah.
Like I started becoming more comfortable like delegating as well, because even though as class pres, like you still develop skills, right? Feeling more comfortable in my own self. Everything is zen. I'm just happy in general. And then also another thing with clubs, I would say like not getting a position in clubs, but maybe just expressing myself more through, for example, step. Like I used to be very like this with step, and for step you need to be out there. Like you really need to show out. And the older girls back then, they would be like, oh, Emerald, like let's go. And it wasn't until like last year, junior year, where I was like, hey, I need to show what I can do.
There was a transfer student. She came to the school and she was in my grade, and she had told me about this program where you like transfer to get a AA, and she wanted me to do it with her because she thought I could do it. And so I decided that I was going to do it and I was going to put everything into it. But the obstacle was I had ruined my GPA in middle school because I didn't know that the classes I had taken, they were already high school classes, meaning they could affect your GPA. So I had to overcome that and try to get as many, credits as I can to get like a higher GPA. I ended up not doing it, but that push made me get like such a higher GPA and made me do so many more classes that I ended up finishing all of my needed credits to graduate. And so now I'm like just chilling.
Period.
That's really great. I feel like there's lots of opportunities, like regardless of the path you take.
Yeah.
Like Angie said, you can still get your AA without having to go to another school for 2 years to do
Definitely.
that. You can do that on the side, and that shows academic rigor.
Students who are completing their AA in middle school, from middle school entering high school. We have a student who's in FBLA, and they're in 9th grade, I think, and they are taking calculus AB because they completed all their maths.
There was a couple of girls older, they already graduated, that also did the same thing. 2 of them, they started taking dual enrollment classes since 6th grade. So if you guys are interested in that opportunity, reach out to the school counselors so that you can really get ahead and get prepped for college.
Yep.
Don't be afraid to ask questions. If that means you're gonna be like,
Some of the mistakes we've done is not ask.
is by not asking questions.
Yeah, or have complaints and not speak them.
Yeah.
Always speak your truth.
Next question, guys. So now that we are in senior year, give me your highs and lows of this year so far.
I was like, I don't want to go to school. And something they told me at Posse was senioritis does not it doesn't exist for Posse students. And I was like, I have to constantly remind myself of that. Time senior year is hitting me really hard, because it's not like I'm going through it. It's just all the load of having to.
There's so much being dumped on you.
Yeah, and nobody tells you everything. I saw a TikTok that was why did nobody tell me that after you finish your college app, there's things you gotta do inside the college application. Newsflash. You finish your application and then you get a portal information.
Oh, yeah.
And then you have to fill out paperwork
God.
inside, and then you have to fill out your financial aid, SSAR, like send transcripts, a bunch of stuff, finish your like literally. So there's some dates that there's some things that like I missed because lack of information.
Yeah.
So you get it together. But yeah, so all that is overwhelming sometimes, and you just need space. But hey, it's okay to miss school a day or two because you need a rest or catch up. People need to understand.
They need to.
Yeah.
You're trying your hardest.
And my high of this year would be posse again. Honestly, seeing like all the posse people like get like together for like a thing and like hype each other up, even though we didn't all make it and I'm like the last one, but we all got into it together and we all like saw the motivation and that like eagerness to get it. Like, again, just seeing our class together, I love our class because we always do that. So yeah,
Go 25.
period.
1, 2, 3. 2025.
1, 2, 3, 2025.
Yeah, that's how it went.
Okay.
Angie, your highs and lows.
Me.
So for my highs, I would say the feeling of for it to be almost over. That's what's pushing me through. The feeling of like I'm almost there. I don't have like, you know how each year as you go from 6, you're like, okay, I'm missing 11 more years. Okay, I'm missing this amount of years. And then I kept doing that because that was the only way I would be able to like motivate myself, was just seeing how long I have left, which is horrible. Don't do that because it makes you burn out way quicker. But now that I'm here in my 12 years, like almost over, we're almost there. And the highs of that is I get to like actually enjoy my year here, like with my friends. So like I have more breaks because I already finished my credits, so I can go out and like, you know, have brunch with my friends. And then yeah, I think that's one of my highs. Oh, another high is my teachers. All of them, I'm like really good, like have a really good relationship with all of them mostly. And they've helped me, like they know like how I've struggled throughout the years and they see me grow. So that growth that I've shown, like they personally have like given me credit for it. And it's like, it feels really good knowing that they've been watching you go through all these struggles and seeing you grow so much from like 7th grade, for them like 6th grade, and then just congratulating you, although like one day you actually need that motivation. That's another high, being a senior. Well, my lows, I guess it just feels overwhelming doing college apps. Like it's very overwhelming, you know, trying to get your extracurriculars for your college apps, being in charge of all those clubs that you have under your belt. It's like very frustrating, and they keep asking for more, but we're pushing.
Highs that I have, I think being a Questbridge finalist, it hasn't really sunk in. Like I haven't pictured it yet.
Yeah.
Like, but then the people around me that I know, like family and friends, are like, oh yeah, you'll get it. But I guess like a low of that part would be like, if I don't, because I did all this and for what? But yeah, I definitely say like being a QB finalist, that's like very exciting. Also, I made like a really good relationship with my counselors, and that's really lovely because they're the ones helping us with college apps and also like any other credits or things that we might need, so that's very lovely. Also, some teachers that, like for example, Miss Haynes, I had her in 6th grade and now I have her again for an internship period, and it's just really fun, like her seeing me grow. Like Angie said, these teachers, like they see you from when you're 12 to now, like I'm an adult. We're both adults now. Like that's crazy because the relationship that I have with these kind of teachers is like also like funny in a joking way, like with Miss Quarles.
Right.
And yeah, And I'd say a low would be definitely like not having any motivation to do anything. I've always struggled with that. And I feel like deadlines are the only things that actually make me realize that I have to do something.
Right. Guys,
Loki, I'm feeling kind of tired.
I think it's time for a nap.
We yapped a lot today.
Yep.
Let's sleep.
Okay, guys. And this is it
For Femme Forward. Please tune in.
Please tune in for our next episode.
Cheers.
Thank you.